Watch all my videos in 360p doo-doo quality.
Yo.
Where have you been?
We have a Tommy video. School assemblies are goofy. Like, there was like assemblies where you did announcements and shit, and there were award assemblies. I only went to award assemblies to watch niggas fall. There was this one time where there was this nigga in crutches, and he was going on top of the stage, and yeah, I'm not gonna say the rest of the story, but just know, you know what I'm saying, we had a good laugh that day. But anyway, school assemblies are goofy. So let's continue.
Welcome back to another canny ass video. Growing up, I always remember having school assemblies, and I feel like no matter what country you're from, every school has some type of school assembly, right? Whether it was elementary school or middle school or high school, they were always a thing. I just remembered happening at school, and honestly, I kind of looked up to the days when they would happen. There was just some type of feeling that we don't get today in the air when there was a school assembly that was gonna happen that day. The school's PA system coming on and letting everyone know that there's an assembly today just hit so different for me. We got to leave our shitty classes, so it was automatically a banger. And at my school specifically, I always remember niggas not knowing if we were having one exactly on that day, because it was never fully pinpointed if we were having a school assembly on that day or not. My school literally made it so only the teachers knew exactly when we were having one. I have no clue why it was formatted like that at my school, because kids start—
Nigga, did you go to school in Detroit, my nigga? Like, why would they didn't tell you when you got assemblies? My school always let me know, nigga. So me and the gang would be like, yo, y'all going to the assembly? Yeah, you going to the assembly? Sit all next to each other and just laugh.
Started treating rumors about if there's a school assembly on that day like they were government files guarded by the FBI and Secret Service or some shit. Yo, did you hear the news? I heard there might be a school assembly tomorrow, my nigga. Oh my god, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. Better get me caught, dumbass. Like, I have zero clue why people took it so serious. But in reality, no one was excited because anyone wanted to go to that shit and actually learn something. Because that's the whole point of a school assembly, right? If we actually go to the Google definition, it's exactly defined as this. A school assembly is a—
Y'all go to school assemblies to learn anything?
gathering of all or part of school for purposes such as school programs, special or communicating information. Man, shut the fuck up! The real ones went to school assemblies not to learn something. I mean, imagine trying to learn something and becoming a well-educated person in school. You'll probably have a prosperous career and be able to provide for your family. What the fuck is wrong with you? Look, everyone, and laugh at this nigga. The real ones went to school assemblies to spend time away from your fucking classes and hang out with your homies, of course. Or if I was not in that type of mood, because I always wouldn't be in that type of mood, I would just go to the assemblies and crouch under my seat while watching YouTube videos or movies. And when I
see, I have a phone like that. I wish I have a phone like that to just be watching. I would just be laughing with the homies.
Say that was a challenge for me. I had to use school Wi-Fi to watch those videos, baby. 1 megabyte upload speed never felt so ass. Because my parents literally didn't give me phone service until I got my first job. So I had no choice but to use the shitty Wi-Fi. It was a true struggle going through the day and using school Wi-Fi only to communicate with people. Shit was ass. How do I—
chat. Was your school Wi-Fi good? Now, I think my school Wi-Fi was decent, but it had its days where it was ass. I'm not gonna lie, but I think we had some decent school Wi-Fi. I think our shit was decent, but there were some days where I know the Wi-Fi would be fucking up. No, hell no. I don't know, especially early in the morning, that shit would be acting slow sometimes. Oh yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I had to have the VPN on. If the VPN was not on, nigga, the Wi-Fi was not working. Literally had no fucking service in them fucking woods. That shit never worked without a VPN. I don't know why this is, but literally you have to have a VPN on if you're going to school. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Tommy probably gonna bring that up in this video, but you have to have a VPN on, bro, or else the shit not gonna work. NYC school just spend money on bullshit. That's tough. Like fucking chopped cheeses and shit. Mar, you be having chopped cheeses at lunch?
Watch all my videos in 360p doo-doo quality.
Yo.
Only to communicate with people. Shit was ass. I had to watch all my videos in 360p doo-doo quality. And of course, everything was nearly blocked out.
What's good? Hey, yo, Tony, see ya. What's good? Nigga, what's good? You're not gonna... Who the fuck is this?
I had to watch all my videos in 360.
It's actually 420p, you fucking troglodyte. Why you always using terrible clips of me? This is not a flattering clip, and it was not this low resolution. Why you keep doing this to me? Oh man, Tommy, and you in the chat, nigga. Like, why you always do this shit to me, bro? Why does it look so low quality? I ain't make it look this low quality.
50p doo-doo quality. And of course, everything was nearly blocked at my school. Like, what's up with schools doing that? I get you need to block websites like the Hub or Valorant.com to prevent people from becoming bad.
Please, I'm on Twitch. Please, 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 I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch.
Human beings.
Please, I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. Tommy, please tell me you did. Please tell me you did. Please tell me the clip ends here. I can't take no chances. I'm not gonna lie. I know Tommy didn't put it in there, but like, I can't take no
without
chances.
a VPN. Like, VPNs were hella goated for me and what they did to save my sanity in school. And that's why this video is actually sponsored by Atlas VPN. My first sponsor, I know, right, guys? In this day of the internet, no one treats internet privacy as important.
Back. All right, back.
From becoming bad doing that. I get you need to block websites like the Hub or Valorant.com to prevent people from becoming bad human beings. But I couldn't even go to cool math games in my school without a VPN. Like, VPNs were hella goated for me and what they did to save my sanity in school. And that's why this video is actually sponsored by Atlas VPN. My first sponsor, I know, right, guys? In this day of the internet, no one treats internet privacy as important as it should be. So by getting a VPN, specifically Atlas VPN is a tool that helps encrypt your data and hide your location. When you connect to a VPN service, it makes all of your internet traffic travel through an encrypted tunnel. And once the internet traffic gets to that VPN server, the server decrypts information and permits the rest of the traffic back to you. And right now, you can get 3 years of Atlas VPN for just $1.83 a month. That's like the same
$1.83 a month, nigga. Y'all niggas got that. Y'all be making bread, especially Johnny. I know you got that.
price of a McChicken. Come on now. What's cool is they also have a data breach monitor as well. It allows you to track if any data breaches have happened recently to accounts relating with your email. It scans these scummy leaked databases to inform you if any of your personal information has been leaked. You know, personal info like passwords and things like that. It will also let you know before anyone else can get access to it. It's available literally everywhere. iPhone, Android, Mac, and PCs. Except on flip phones, but why do you have a flip phone in 2022? All jokes aside, right now Atlas VPN is...
Why would I skip it? This is my man's. Why would I skip? See, some of y'all L mans. I would skip if there's anybody else, but this is Tommy. We watching this. This is his first sponsor too. Fuck you talking about skipping for?
A great deal with their 3-year plan. $1.83 a month for 3 years, including 3 months free with that as well, no charge. And they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. This deal won't last forever, so definitely check it out. Make sure to click the link in the description below, and let's get back to the video. Going back to talking about it.
I'm just letting y'all know, real quick, now that we see Tommy get sponsored, I can already tell there's gonna be a couple weird-ass niggas who gonna be like, oh my god, you sold out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if you one of them niggas talking about some... There's a difference between if a nigga do like a fucking word farm adventure shit where they do it like 20 times a video and a nigga doing that. If you ever are looking at a content creator doing a sponsorship and you're like, you sold out, you're a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Because the niggas you watch gotta make money to make the content you watch and enjoy better. So if you've ever said that niggas is really scamming and they haven't been scamming, it's just a regular fucking advertisement or something, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie, you a bitch. I'm not gonna cap. Just at heart, you just a bitch, my nigga. Finish word farm adventure now. So I'm just telling y'all, if I ever get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, I'm taking that bag. I'm not gonna advertise nothing that would ever scam y'all. Trust me. Why would I do that? Put myself at risk. But if Raid Shadow Legends comes up to me, right, and y'all see me promoting Raid Shadow Legends, if you think that I'm not taking whatever they're giving me, you are smoking the biggest fucking dick, nigga. If you get sponsored, I'm gonna skip past it. What do you mean? I mean, okay, that's cool, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, the fuck you telling me for, my nigga? I don't give a fuck. Big YouTubers still use Raid Shadow Legends? I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't care. But I'm just letting y'all know, cause I already know some of y'all niggas gonna be on dick. Nigga, mad that niggas making bread, nigga. Tommy T up then. War Farm Adventure hard. Nigga. War Farm Adventure, please don't ever hit me up for sponsorships, bro. Cause they're gonna make me do it 10 times the stream. Imagine, chat, I'm in the stream talking about some, alright chat, this reaction video is sponsored by Word Farm Adventure, and I do that 50 times throughout the stream. Then y'all could be mad, cause you already get ads anyway. So like, the fuck am I promoting Word Farm Adventure to y'all for? Come on. Word Farm Adventure stream, bro.
School assemblies were kind of goofy in the aspect of what they wanted to actually accomplish. Like, it kind of sucked because going through them every year got more and more serious, which kind of made me not care about them eventually. Because back when I was in elementary school, school assemblies were 10 times more fun than they were in high school. The school assemblies when I was a kid usually consisted of some type of guest speaker. They either had some type of talent to them, which was cool, or were some unknown person that we were supposed to think is famous or something. Either way, it was fun because they would do their act and talk to us, usually have some type of generic message we've heard a million times times like don't do drug kids or don't drink. And after some type of lesson, we would just get some snacks and do the Cupid shuffle. In reality, no kid really retained any information.
I'm not gonna lie. Now, chat, tell me who pulled up to your school. But in high school, no, elementary school, I'm gonna talk about 2 instances. In elementary school, I had a nigga come to my school. His name was fucking Humble Tip. Humble Tip. His name was Humble Tip. Niggas at school just acted like this nigga was some big rapper that niggas knew. Nobody knows him. And to this day, I don't even know if he still makes music, my nigga. Nigga name was Humble Tip. Humble Tip. Literally, and his music wasn't good. I'm not gonna lie. Niggas just acted like we were supposed to. So he pulled up for my high school assembly. In elementary school, I had this author named Jeff Kenny pull up to my school. Probably the biggest person I've ever had pull up to my school. His name is Jeff Kenny. Does anybody know who Jeff Kenny is? Anyone in the chat, like, offer just like quickly, like within 10 seconds. I know you're about to search it up, but y'all know who that is.
I like your videos. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate you. Yeah, so Jeff Kenny, he made the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books. So that's the author of the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books. To be honest, I don't remember much from that day, but I remember I was in elementary school and he pulled up to the school, and apparently, well, actually, no, I can't say what I was gonna say, but no, he did. He came to my school and he talked and he did some shit. The Diary of the Wimpy Kid books used to go hard. That's probably the biggest person that's ever pulled up to the assembly. I'm not gonna lie. How did you get him, nigga? Why are you saying I was in elementary school? Why are you saying like I called Jeff Kenny and I tapped in with him? Was like, yo, come to the school. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Talk your shit. Like, I don't know the nigga. We just met. I just saw him in elementary school. But he did make some peak fiction now.
From these. And I don't know if this was just my school, but we used to have fun-only assemblies. What happened to that shit? It was days where you literally didn't do shit at the assembly and just did things for fun. Like this one time I remember we had an assembly in elementary school. And in the assembly, it was just for fun. Like it was literally us just making cotton candy for that assembly. So they randomly assigned each teacher to a table to manage the machine and the kids. But of course my table got stuck with the bitchiest teacher in the school. I knew this because everyone hated her, even including the teachers. No one in school truly liked her. And she didn't even like kids. So why are you working at a fucking elementary school then? Anyways, we continued on and we got one of those cotton candy sticks. I have no clue what they're called. You got to spin it around the cotton candy machine and coil it around. It was a pretty fun assembly. But I remember they gave us these bags to put the cotton candy in after, which were extremely small bags that could barely fit on your head. And being the well-made to be future comedian I was becoming, I joked with the kids at the table and put the bag around my head. I literally have zero clue why I did this. Like I think the teachers thought I was trying to suffocate myself. And all I know is the teacher actually caught me doing it and thought I was trying to suffocate myself. And influenced the other kids to do it as well. She must have thought I was Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit. I was 7 years old and I had zero clue what I was doing. So when I say she was a bitch, she was a bitch for this reason. At the end of the assembly, all the classes lined up to go back to.
Why teachers always trying to fight students? I never understood that. Like, those are grown-ass individuals trying to fight students at fucking 7 a.m., my nigga. Like, some of y'all teachers need help.
Class. And I'm at the very back of the line of every single class. So she decided to call me out in front of all the other kids and I had to walk down the hallway while they were just all staring at me. And I was just crying my eyes out. So I really just wanted to dedicate a part of this video to say fuck you to her. I'm a petty ass nigga and I still hope she's doing bad. Moving back to what I was talking about, we would also have an assembly where we would do workouts with an instructor. But in reality, it wasn't that. They would play some song like Teach Me How to Dougie or the Cha-Cha Slide and we would just all be dancing. Just breaking down on the goddamn dance floor. My point is, assemblies used to be hella fun. But then after elementary school, assemblies became super dry. We had to actually learn important shit for the future. Like, no one cares about that. And
Yakeem. Now that my good man Yakeem is in the chat, chat, how did y'all feel about Space Cadet by Lil Uzi? I did chat. Yakeem, I just want to hear you what chat thinks, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to continue the video, but just...
Even though the assemblies after elementary school were mostly PSA things. You know, they really pushed PSAs like don't do drugs to kids. But it's funny because this was the time when most kids actually started doing drugs. I would see kids vaping in the bathroom stalls all the time. Like maybe if you kept assemblies fun in the first place, they wouldn't have done that. Have you ever thought of that? Instead of hitting the vape, they could have been hitting the Dougie. Then getting to high school is when assemblies hit the dog shit area for me. At this point, no one really cared about them anymore. The only good thing about an assembly was leaving your class and meeting up with friends. Specifically at my school, it was even funnier because when they would call all the kids to an assembly, about 3/4 of the school would actually go to it, and then 1/4 of the school would just use it as time to leave the campus. Some kids would just take their car and fucking leave. So when the assembly would end and we all had to go back to class, the teacher would call names again to make sure everyone came back, and on every occasion 3 to 5 people would just be missing from the class. They either ran on foot and dipped like Tarzan or took their car and dipped off. I don't even blame them though, because assemblies would be boring as hell. They just push the same message every time like we haven't heard it a million times already. And I'm not saying that's a problem repeating the same information, that's important to us, but it would always just be in a boring ass way. It would be in a way where the adults would try to make it and cater to kids, and it just didn't work. And I remember they would always start every one of these assemblies with a girl singing the national anthem.
I'm not gonna lie. To that bitch that I went to high school with, who looked like a fucking hedgehog, who sung the national anthem. Yo ass cannot sing. Please quit. I just want to put that out there. I'm in GTA, by the way. In GTA.
It can't just be my school, right? Like, tell me this happened to you guys too. For my school, it'd always be the same girl, and she'd just be singing her ass off.
Yo, why I always see this nigga on my For You page? Y'all seen this nigga? I can't get my voice that high because my throat hurt. Yes, like, why this nigga always on my For You page?
Singing, and I expected her to go far in her career. Now she does OnlyFans. Meanwhile, everyone not even be the same girl, and she'd just be singing anthem. It can't just be my school, right? Like, tell me this happened to you guys too. For my school, it'd always be the same girl, and she'd just be singing her ass off. Like, I don't know why, but she just took that shit too serious. It's not even like it was bad singing, and I expected her to go far in her career. Now she does OnlyFans. Meanwhile, everyone wouldn't even stand when she was singing it. So while she was singing her ass off like a knife was to her throat, half the niggas wouldn't even care. They wouldn't stand up for the national anthem, or they would just be sitting down and being on their phones. And then usually we have the guest speaker or presentation that we were supposed to think is important. And once again, it was always the same message, just pushed in a horrible way, trying to clearly cater to us. You know, it was like the don't do drug kids, or, you know, stay away from the vape. But it's funny to me because, like I said, if kids were already dabbling into drugs in middle school, they were now going full force when we were in high school, which is the time where they shoved anti-drug PSAs down our fucking throats. So it really made no sense to me. When there was a poster
But I'm not gonna lie, those of y'all who had them assemblies where they said don't smoke cigarettes and proceeded to smoke cigarettes, or y'all actually like I'm not gonna lie, y'all need to be taken off of this planet fast as fuck. Like in GTA, of course, but like if y'all are one of those motherfuckers who did that, y'all need to be taken. The Boys reference, I didn't watch The Boys, so I don't understand. But if y'all was one of them motherfuckers who went to them drug assemblies, them cigarette assemblies, and y'all was like, let me do coke, let me do cigs, you're actually fucking stupid.
every single wall.
Ryan, you remember that? Oh my god. You remember that one woman that came in trying to educate us on drunk driving, and she was the... Oh my god. I remember that. There was this lady who came in talking about why you shouldn't drunk drive. She was like, man, drunk driving can kill a lot of people. He was telling us this guy's story, right, chat? She was telling us this guy's story. Oh my god. She was telling us this nigga who died in GTA, who passed away, RIP to him, about how he was hit by a drunk driver and how his family's life was ruined, and obviously he passed away, so his life was ruined. And then at the end of it, she was like, yeah, so this is why you shouldn't drunk drive. And by the way, if you guys couldn't tell, I was a drunk driver. I was a drunk driver. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what? It's like, what? Nigga, everybody, she legit only got probation. Facts! Y'all don't remember that too. Bro, chat, she literally was drunk. She killed this nigga in GTA. She packed this nigga up. She only got probation. She was white, of course. Everybody was so confused on how that bitch, she got like a couple years probation maybe. Literally, she does motivational speaking now. Shout out to her. Actually, no, she killed somebody in GTA. But literally, like that's crazy. Y'all unlocked the memory. Matt Collins, Alana. Yeah, she was white. That's why she got away with it. But she definitely packed that nigga up and then does motivational speaking, saying why she packed that nigga up and why you shouldn't pack people up. So don't drink, guys. At the end of the day, you shouldn't drink. And drive. Drink and drive. You can drink in your spare time if you want to in GTA, but don't drink and drive.
All telling kids not to do drugs, and that didn't work. Then I knew society was over at that point. I knew our generation had no chance. Then you can't forget about the performances they would actually have at the shows. At every school, they always have some type of performance at the assembly. They would give you some generic PSA message, then the next thing you know, you're seeing someone do a fucking dance on the stage. I don't think that helps much with the message. My school in particular took this so serious for some reason. We had like some type of dance group that would throw full-on performances at our school. It was a full dance group of girls and a couple of guys. And you would think they were headlining an actual fucking concert the way they were moving. It was taken way too serious. It was also super weird because they would do a lot of inappropriate things on the stage for some reason as dances. Like, it would be dancing but consist of them grinding on the floor and stuff. And sometimes...
Nah, this nigga kind of spin. Everybody got a step team at their school. This nigga kind of spin, I'm not gonna lie. And chat, The best assembly would be like the pep rallies, the battle of the classes were the best assemblies. I'm not gonna lie. Battle of the classes was lit.
The parents would actually show up to the assemblies. So they would just be in the crowd watching these girls act like this. Imagine seeing your daughter act like that at an assembly in a high school. We got to the point where the principal had to tell the group to tone it down or they were getting removed as a club. Then I also remember teachers always being on the sidelines. I knew assemblies were pointless once I saw the teachers waiting on the sidelines and waiting for the shit to be done too. They would either be on their laptop.
I had the battle of grades. Motherfucker, do you go to Harvard University, Princeton, Yale? Motherfucker, where do you attend? I'm not gonna lie, your whole school has to be in Connecticut. That's a lame ass pep rally. Battle of the grades. Lame ass nigga.
Topper phones, not even knowing what's going on, or just whispering to each other and not even paying attention. But in the midst of this, they would also tell people to be quiet as well for some reason. Like, nigga, you don't even care about this, so why should you care that I'm not paying attention to it? And as I grew older, I also remember assemblies being more marketed. Like, when did that become a thing? Sometimes speakers would only come to like sell their product to kids. I remember there specifically two being a yo-yo guy at my school, and he came in and did his yo-yo tricks, and they were actually pretty cool. He also had his own brand of yo-yos or something. I don't know. The point is, he actually sold out his yo-yos to a bunch of kids. So in my classes, a bunch of kids just had yo-yos and had zero clues how to actually use them. We also had an assembly one time, and it was to promote a fundraiser for my senior class. We had to sell this like chocolate to raise money for our prom and graduation.
I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. I know we paused like 15 times during this video. This nigga is spitting. Dumb fundraiser. What? Oh shit. I ain't even know my shit fell. My bad. Oh shit. Oh. My bad, chat. Alright. Shit, I don't know when that shit fell. I didn't even hear that shit fall. But fundraisers, right? I don't know how many of y'all had this, but there will always be them fundraisers they would bring, and it would have the best looking chocolate and candy and posters and candles, especially around Christmas time. They would have them fundraisers, and you would want to get all the shit on there, but you were broke and you couldn't do the fundraiser. And you would ask your mom to do the fundraiser, but then your mom was like, "No, you can't do the fundraiser. Fuck, you want to do the fundraiser for? The fundraiser's not even going to do nothing for you. And you're not getting no food, so don't even do the fundraiser." Cause I know that's the only reason you want to do the fundraiser, because the fundraiser, you just want to get food out of it. You just want to get chocolate. So you go ahead and go do your fucking grades, or I'm gonna fucking whoop your ass. And yeah, you can't do the fucking fundraiser. So stop asking me about that goddamn fucking fundraiser before I fucking send your ass back to Cancun, my nigga. I don't know if that was just me, but yeah, it would be like that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, it just happens sometimes. But if you can relate, let me know. But yeah,
I don't know if anybody else remembers it, and it was mainly selling chocolate to overweight kids like me. It was called the world's finest chocolate, and may I add that this shit was a fucking scam. I hope none of y'all have ever bought from one. World's finest.
the caramel one went hard. These drinks would cost $1. The caramel one went so fucking hard. The caramel one was fire.
Minus chocolate. And may I add that this shit was a fucking scam. I hope none of y'all have ever bought from one of these school fundraiser chocolate candy kits. It came in a pack of 60 like this, and it's not like the bars were bad themselves. They were just skinny as shit. 2 bites of this bar and the entire thing was done. There was no realistic way that they thought this skinny bar was worth $1. But I mean, that didn't stop my fat ass from buying every single bar someone was selling in the hallway. And when it came time to raise money for my class, I actually got one of those kits as well, which was the worst decision of my life. Because right when I got the box of chocolate, I ate nearly half of them. I did manage to sell a lot, but I ate nearly half the box and had to pay for half of it anyway.
Y'all niggas is hell.
So in conclusion,
I never bought them boxes because I know I was going to eat all that shit.
School assemblies were cool until they weren't. If they kept school assemblies fun forever, then everything would have been a-okay in this world. But there's a correlation to it because right after they stopped having fun school assemblies, everything went to shit. So that's pretty much it. Follow my TikTok and Instagram. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
W videos, homie. We love these out you. W videos. Tommy's really been teeing up. These videos have been so fire. Shout out to Tommy.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my mama, demon minute. Me body chill, at least I want bite.